from Hamden to Hollywood.
We are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Welcome back to Hashtag That. Apologies for the technical difficulties and late start, but we appreciate you sticking with us. I'm Ethan Logue.
And I'm Heather Owen. Let's dive into some new Hollywood scoop.
After being in the news for all week for a variety of reasons, popular rap artist Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, has had his account restricted by Instagram. Ye took to Twitter to air his grievances at Mark Zuckerberg, and a spokesperson confirmed the decision, saying they did so because some of Ye's Instagram content violated Instagram's rules and community guidelines and was deemed anti-Semitic in one case. This decision from Instagram comes the same week as when Ye wore a White Lives Matter shirt at a Paris Fashion Week, and just days after he appeared on Tucker Carlson's show for an interview with the controversial media personality.
Antonio Brown shaded Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen amid divorce rumors. Neither Brady or Bündchen have confirmed or denied the rumors. However, many have been speculating due to Bündchen's absences from Brady's football games and them living separately. Brown reshared a tweet of a picture of what appeared to be cartoon versions of Brady and Bündchen with the title, "Daddy Doesn't Live Here Anymore." Brown captioned the tweet with 2 emojis but made no further comments on what the meaning behind the tweet was.
Kid Cudi is also in the headlines this week, and he will most certainly be breaking a lot of his fans' hearts with what he had to say on the popular show Hot Ones, hosted by Sean Evans. At just 38 years old, the man on the moon alluded to potentially retiring from music relatively soon, saying, quote, "I just don't know if I want to do music, drop albums for too much longer, you know? I'm kind of nearing the end of all things Kid Cudi, I think," end quote. This news comes just days after Cudi dropped his new Netflix animated series titled Intergalactic, a new album which is under the same name. As for his post-music career, Cudi may follow in his parents' footsteps and become a teacher, something he has always found cool.
Madonna has appeared to come out in her latest TikTok. The TikTok was a video of Madonna throwing a pair of underwear at the trash with the caption, "If I miss, I'm gay." She then misses the barrel, shrugs, and walks off. From the video, people assume that this is her way of announcing she is lesbian or bisexual. However, Madonna has not made a statement on whether or not this is true. Until then, we are left to speculate what her true intentions were with her TikTok.
October is the best time of the year for horror films, and here to give us her take on the horror movies from this October is our very own Grace Doyle.
Hey Hashtag! With the Halloween season upon us, I wanted to touch upon a few new releases in the month of October. This month, there are a ton of new horror and Halloween releases, either streaming or in theaters. So, let's jump right in. A film that has been getting a ton of buzz recently is Pearl. This is a sequel to Ty West's X, which premiered earlier this year. The movie follows the origin story of Pearl, X's main antagonist. It stars Mia Goth in the titular role after previously playing Maxine in the film's first installment. The follow-up has been described as psychologically thrilling without lacking any of the scares. You can catch Pearl in theaters now or on Blu-ray and digital starting November 15th. A classic series has been revived by none other than Rob Zombie. The Munsters, based off of the 1960s comedy of the same name, takes place prior to the events of the original series. The film includes Rob Zombie's iconic editing style as well as his wife Sherry Moon in the role of Lily Munster. You can stream The Munsters on Netflix right now. Smile premiered in theaters September 30th. Smile follows a therapist who, after witnessing a traumatic event, starts to have supernatural experiences. The film has already gotten rave reviews, especially for its brilliant and scary marketing tactics. You can see Smile in theaters now. Also released September 30th was Spirit Halloween. As you can imagine, the film follows a group of kids who spend the night in the titular store when they realize they're in for more than they bargained for. Fun fact, this film was actually created in partnership with the retailer itself. As of October 11th, the film is available on video on demand. My final film is Halloween Ends. 4 years after her last encounter with Michael Myers, Laurie Strode decides to face him for her own liberation. This is the final installment of David Gordon Green's Halloween trilogy, which is a direct sequel to the 1978 release. And, of course, this movie stars Jamie Lee Curtis reprising her iconic role. You can catch Halloween Ends in theaters October 14th. That's all I have. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type. No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced House Hunter. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Hope you enjoyed the little break because we have a great inside look of Quinnipiac's fall concert, Fall Fest.
Hey, hashtag, it's Isabella, Q30's entertainment director.
And Liz, the executive producer for Hashtag That.
Today we're at Fall Fest, which is run by WQAQ and SPB for all the students here on campus.
This year they had Double Camp open for Marquis Basie, and we have the inside scoop for you guys.
I am so excited for Double Camp, our openers. I love them. They came last semester for an event, and they're just some of the nicest people ever. So it was really great to see them and sort of like act like we were old friends. But I'm really excited for that and just the general vibes. It's a beautiful day out, so it's gonna be really great.
The best thing about working as a duo is I got this guy to lean on, and he's the vision behind everything. So he can just say, hey, I have an idea, come over and help me out. And I say, okay.
To add to that, because I love you as well, but it would be crazy to be like a solo artist. Like, we were gone multiple months this year, like, and I feel like if you were just by yourself in a hotel room, it would get very lonely. So it's cool because we've been best friends, either worked, lived together, or played in a band together since 2013. So it's like getting to just cruise around with your best friends and like play music. The whole reason like we get to make music, it's like every band says this, like it's all because of like other people, but for real, like we toured all over, did all this stuff, and then it was like once we started seeing like a fan base react to this project in like 2019, we put this out, and it's already like we've managed to do shows all across the board size wise, and it's like literally every release we're just like, we need people to show up and stream songs and anything. So like if we can be somewhere playing to, I don't care if it's like one person or like 1,000 people, it's so sick. Like I just had a blast.
My favorite part of Fall Fest today was seeing everybody enjoy themselves here, because we've been working really hard on this event, so it feels really good seeing everybody enjoy themselves, and seeing the artists live is really fun. So, and merch is fun.
My style has changed a lot, but it's been, it hasn't been like a linear process, I would say. I kind of just allowed myself to explore all the things I always wanted to do, kind of. So I've always been interested in a lot of different kinds of music, and when you write songs for long enough, you find time to like have dance songs and acoustic songs and funk music, and my next project I'm working on now is like primarily funk music, so I had time to explore. For example, like Dirty Water, that's like a song that means something specific that I don't think people really know about, or the things that I'm saying in that song. This is the first time I performed with my guitar player and my DJ together. It was kind of by accident, because the first one wasn't available and then the other one wasn't available, and then I locked them both in and they were both available and they both wanted to come. So what they saw out there was the first time we ever did that show.
A lot has happened this week in the entertainment world. Here to tell us all about it is Tim Malone with this week's Hollywood's Highs and Lows.
Hey guys, this week I'm here with Hollywood Highs and Lows. Let's get started with a high. Netflix dropped the official trailer for its upcoming Addams Family series titled Wednesday during its New York Comic-Con panel on Saturday. The trailer revealed a new member of the cast. Actor Fred Armisen will play the classic Addams Family character, Uncle Fester. Fans will also notice that actress Christina Ricci, who portrayed Wednesday in the live-action Addams Family movies, also made a cameo appearance in the trailer. Directed by Tim Burton, Wednesday releases November 23rd on Netflix. Now we're going to be moving on to a low. Journalist Nikki Fink, the founder of the entertainment trade site Deadline, has died at the age of 68. Fink died Sunday in Boca Raton, Florida after a prolonged illness. Fink began writing LA Weekly's Deadline Hollywood column in 2002, and it quickly became essential reading for Hollywood news and gossip. Then in 2006, she launched Deadline Hollywood Daily as a website. Fink was known for her cutthroat approach to journalism, which made her feared in the industry. She was famous for exposing secrets and targeting the Hollywood elite. In 2008, Elle magazine named her one of its 25 most influential women in Hollywood, and 2 years later, she was ranked 79th on Forbes' list of the world's most powerful women. She is survived by her sister, brother-in-law, and 2 nieces. Back to the high, a very wholesome story from over the weekend. Back to the Future stars Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd reunited at Comic-Con on Sunday for an official Back to the Future reunion, where they reminisced over their iconic roles from the beloved movie trilogy. They discussed the casting and production of the original film and what it was like working together. Christopher Lloyd talked on their relationship, saying, quote, "The chemistry was there from the first scene we had. It was alive and remained that way for 3 movies. The reunion comes as a stage musical based on the original movie is currently playing in London with the plan to have it arrive on Broadway next year." Fox praised the project. That's all I have for this week. For Hollywood highs and lows, back to you guys at the desk.
Marvel put out the new special presentation Werewolf by Night on Disney+, and here to give us their thoughts are Michael and Michael.
Hey, hashtag, I'm Michael.
And I'm Michael.
Today we'll be giving you an analysis of Marvel's Werewolf by Night.
This was Marvel's first TV special on Disney+, starring Gael Garcia Bernal, Laura Donnelly, and Harriet Harris.
It was directed by Michael Giacchino, and this is his directorial debut.
He was mostly known as the composer for doing other big movies such as The Batman and Up.
Werewolf by Night is about monster hunters who gather together to win the prized possession of their leader, the Bloodstone.
So, what are your thoughts on Marvel's Werewolf by Night?
I thought it was great. I thought Michael Giacchino did a great job for a first-time director.
Yeah, definitely. The practical effects were fantastic. Like, how they were able to make Jack become the werewolf while still looking more human was really well done. And the visuals when they got the stone off Man-Thing's back and it rejects him when he reaches for it was just really on point.
Like, I thought the practical effects mixed with the CGI was a bit distracting and a bit jarring. Like, I would have much rather Man-Thing been a hybrid of the two and not just practical.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with that, but that aside, what do you think of the characters?
I thought the characters were great. I thought the motivation and chemistry between Elsa and Jack were really great. The saving of his friend nature of Jack and the family drama of Elsa really gave it a good heart for the special.
Indeed, 2022 has really been a hit or miss year for the MCU with inconsistencies in writing and way too much unneeded comedy, just like in the new Thor movie. But this was a breath of fresh air for fans.
Yeah, especially with the Disney Plus shows, I felt like they weren't really up to Marvel's standards. I wasn't really a big fan of She-Hulk or Hawkeye.
I mean, I actually enjoyed Hawkeye, but I do agree with you that it's been underwhelming, so it was a good change of pace.
This special was absolutely perfect for what it needs to be, just a fun homage to the Universal horror movies.
Indeed. I'm not the biggest horror fan, just because I get really frustrated at their decision making, though that could be a whole package in itself.
Yeah.
This was really good, though. I enjoyed.
Especially with Marvel never delving into horror like this before. I thought it was really great. Doctor Strange kind of did it, but this felt more traditional.
I mean, I'd barely count that as a horror movie. There were 2, maybe 3 scenes that actually felt like a horror movie. Though this, it wasn't scary, but it gave off that nice eeriness you're supposed to feel when watching horror.
Now, how would you rate this special overall?
I'm going to give this a solid 4.5 hashtags out of 5.
I would also give it a 4.5.
That's all we have time for. See you guys next time.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills,
not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
I think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid
knows it's dangerous.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
We're back with the Hollywood News Update, and here to spill all the latest news on all things Hollywood is Mason Glod. What do you have for us, Mason?
What's up, guys? We have so much news straight out of Hollywood, so let's jump right into our Hollywood News Update. The highly anticipated first trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Movie was released this past week. The trailer featured first looks at iconic characters such as Bowser, Toad, and of course our favorite Italian plumber, Mario. While the trailer was met with mostly positive reviews, many questioned the choice of Mario voice actor Chris Pratt, with many arguing that original Mario voice actor Charles Martinet should have gotten the gig. With the movie release coming next year, do you think Chris Pratt's voice ruins the appeal of this movie entirely, or are you still excited for Mario's first animated cinematic adventure?
I don't know about you, Heather. I'm still pretty excited to see this movie. I saw the trailer. Full honesty, it was very strange hearing Chris Pratt's like regular everyday voice as Mario. Didn't really have that same authentic feel that I'm used to, but like that doesn't really ruin anything for me. You also have Charlie Day as Luigi, Jack Black as Bowser, so it's just a strange cast all around. So to critique just Pratt, I think would be unfair. But overall, I'm just really excited for this movie.
I have to agree. I'm so excited for the movie. I do wish it had more of the authentic original Mario voice. But, I mean, like you said, it's an overall oddball cast.
Right.
But I think it's going to make it good in a way. I think having that unique cast to a movie such as Mario is going to make it very interesting and entertaining.
What do you think, Mason?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like going to the movies to see this is going to be like going to the casino. Like, it's such a gamble. But we'll see. I don't love Chris Pratt. I don't love that Illumination's making it, but the trailer was pretty good, so we'll see. I'm excited. Moving on, this past weekend, Saturday Night Live took a shot at the recent Try Guys scandal by creating a parody of the Try Guys' recent video. The sketch included impersonations of the 3 remaining Try Guys with some strong satire. Try Guys member Keith Habensberger tweeted about the incident saying, quote, "Wow, that happened," end quote. Many SNL followers are frustrated with the show for their handling of the situation, with many fans pointing out a potential connection between former Try Guys member Ned Fulmer and a writer of the sketch on the show. Do you guys think SNL was right to cover this topic, or do you think they should have left this one alone?
I think the Try Guys, having been in the media, being in the media, and having this scandal so openly, need to know that things such as SNL skits are going to come, and they're not always fun, but I think there was nothing wrong with them having the skit about it.
Yeah, total agreement with you, Heather. It's SNL we're talking about. It's not like they're new to the game. They've been around for what? This is season 47, 48? Like, this isn't anything new from them. I don't think it was cheap at all. They've definitely made sketches that were a lot more controversial, a lot more over the line in the past. I personally don't think anything's wrong with this. What about you, Mason?
I don't know. This seemed like a little bit of a cheap shot. I love SNL more than anyone, but maybe they should have left this one alone. They were trying to appeal to like the younger audience, but I don't think it really worked. But we'll see next time. Anyway, next story. It was announced this week that Netflix will be giving their upcoming film Glass Onion: A Knives Out Mystery a 1-week theatrical release starting November 23rd. After this theatrical run in November, the film will premiere on Netflix on December 23rd. While this is a larger theatrical release than Netflix usually provides, the film will still only play in 600 theaters domestically, much less than a normal wide release. Given the success of the first film, do you think Netflix should have given this film a larger release, or do you think the $450 million Netflix paid for this franchise justifies this move?
I don't know about you, Heather. I'm not a fan of this move at all. It just takes away from the experience of going to a movie theater, enjoying the movie. I know you like paying for a ticket, well, compared to maybe watching on Netflix, you get it for free. But it just takes away from the experience. It's not as enjoyable, in my opinion. And for Netflix to kind of do this to people who are really looking forward to this is a very anticipated sequel. So to do this and kind of cut people off from access of going to the theater and missing out on that enjoyment, it's just not a fan.
I have to agree. I personally love going to the theater. I like seeing movies in the theater. I think it's a more enjoyable experience. Plus, who doesn't want to see on a big screen rather than a smaller screen? But I think it was a smart tactical move for Netflix in getting as much money as they can out of their short release.
Any thoughts, Mason?
Mason, what about you?
Yeah, the first Knives Out was so good, but it was so fun to see it in the theater, so I think it should be in theaters more. And to point out the obvious, this is a murder mystery, so that stinks for the people seeing it December. It's going to be spoiled right there, and that just seems like a poor move. But that's all I have for this week's Hollywood News Update. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Mason. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
Come on, Drew, spot on this last one. There it is.
Keep going with it. Leo! They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
I know what you're thinking. I need a job. I need a new career.
Well, I've been there.
I've been there.
I've been there. I wasn't happy with what I was doing. After high school, I didn't have a plan.
I just wanted to start working. I got laid off twice, but you gotta keep going.
You just need the right skills. Find an apprenticeship.
I found a 2-year IT program.
I found a medical course online.
I'm now a consultant in the tech space.
You have more options than you think. You can do this. You will find something.
You will find something new.
Thanks for sticking with us. This week, Sam and Kat are talking about new music group Flow.
Hi guys, it's Sam and Kat back on #that. Today we're going to be talking about music, and we're going to be going into the new girl group Flow.
Flow? Who is Flow, you ask? What is this?
I want to know who they are. You guys may know them from their hit single Cardboard Box, which is really popular on TikTok right now.
Oh, popular. They have remixes. They already have a viral dance. The song itself was already thriving when they first released the song.
10 million plays.
Flow made up of the ladies Renee, Georgia, and Stella, based in London.
And we have a new British group. One Direction is out. Flow is in.
They are the best thing coming out right now. From their uprising fame from Cardboard Rocks, their freshest single on TikTok, over 10 million views on Spotify already. They are currently the up next Apple Music artist. They are currently on the Billboard for Spotify for the most streams for the single and their hit EP, The Lead. Kat, how is this EP? What is this, The Lead?
Everybody needs to be getting on Flow before the stampede of fans come in. Their first EP, The Lead, is made up of a few songs, not a lot, and these three girls know everything there is to know about harmonies. All of these girls have a completely different sound, and then when they come together into such a layered sound, it's new, it's different, people are enjoying it. And it just came on Jimmy Kimmel this week.
Jimmy Kimmel. They performed Cardboard Box. They're crazy in love of this era. Not only do they have other hit songs at Summertime, Future Me, and their newest single on the deluxe EP, Not My Job, comparisons, ratings, they are comparing them to the next Destiny's Child with inspirations to Mariah Carey, Brandy. Flow is the next big thing for music. I think they're going to shake the industry.
I think they're gonna shake the industry. I only found out about them recently through people posting them on Instagram. I saw them on TikTok in other ways. And
fun fact, I saw them.
Okay,
No, I saw them. Their British accents are just the cutest thing. They're super, I just have to throw that in there.
You guys heard it here first. Flow is gonna be the next big thing. We love music, we love talking about music, so you'll see us again talking about the next big thing. But the first people you need to know is Flow.
Sam and Cal, we are out.
Thank you! Back to you at the desk.
This week we have a new game called #Release Date Debate, where we will try to figure out which hit song was released first. All right, let's see what's up. We have Rolling in the Deep by Adele or Moves Like Jagger by Maroon 5.
What are you thinking?
I have to go Moves Like Jagger by Maroon 5. I just feel like I was listening to that song before I even started listening to Adele.
I'm going Rolling in the Deep. That just feels like late 2000s to me, like 2008, 2009 maybe, while as Moves Like Jagger, that's like early 2010. So I'm going Rolling in the Deep. Let's see what correct answer is. Let's go. 1-0. 1-0. That's huge. That's huge.
Okay,
we'll see.
We'll see.
I know my Adele. So next up we have Sorry Not Sorry by Demi Lovato or Sorry by Justin Bieber. I'm kind of noticing a theme here. I'm pretty sure Sorry was like 2015.
I want to say Sorry Not Sorry.
That's what I was going to go. That's what my gut's saying too. All right, let's see the answer.
Oh!
Wow.
Both wrong.
Both wrong. Well, you're 0 for 2. I'm 1 for 1. So.
Okay, whatever.
1 of 2, I should say.
All right, next we have Shallow by Lady Gaga and Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. I'm leaning towards, I've been wrong so far, but I want to say Bad Guy.
I'm saying Shallow. Book it. I'm going to be 2 for 3 after this. I just have a gut feeling. I have a gut feeling. Let's see it.
Oh
I'm built different. I'm built different. That's what I'm talking about. All right, number 4. You got to get one at some point. Somebody that I used to know or Call Me Maybe. Oh, Call Me Maybe.
No, somebody that I used to know. I know that for a fact somebody that I used to know came out
I'll
first.
go Call Me Maybe just to spice it up a bit. Let's see what the answer is. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like that's the mid-2000s.
You're up by 1. This could tie us or seal your win. Hello by Adele and Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran.
That's tough.
I'm going Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran.
I gotta go Hello. We can't say the same thing to end it. So I'll go Hello. I'm not sure about that one though.
Thinking Out Loud.
That
puts us on a tie.
We should put an asterisk next to this game because I had to take some other answers. I feel like I don't know if that's completely fair.
No one forced you to an answer.
I know, but for the purpose of the game, I feel like I had to diverge in my answers.
Okay. Well, today we are wishing a happy birthday to the one and only Mario Lopez. Lopez is turning 49 today. Lopez became a well-known actor after his time on the show Saved by the Bell, and ever since has been known as a teen heartthrob. We wish you a wonderful birthday.
We would like to extend early happy birthday wishes to the man, the myth, the legend, Wolverine himself, Hugh Jackman, who turns 54 on Wednesday. Jackman and Ryan Reynolds recently teased a potential return of Jackman's iconic Wolverine in the upcoming Deadpool film, but it turned out to be a prank, much to the disappointment of Marvel fans everywhere. Nonetheless, we hope Jackman has a fantastic birthday and continues to kill it on the big screen.
That's all we have for this week on #that.
Make sure to follow us on our social media accounts and download the Q30 app on the App Store to stay up to date.
I'm Heather Owen.
And I'm Ethan Logue. Thank you for watching #that. From the producers, talent, and everyone working hard behind the scenes, thank you for watching. We will see you again next week.